Transport Phenomena Lab. Today we will perform an experiment using the orifice meter. So in the last session we have seen the Venturi meter experiment. So this is also very similar to that of the Venturi meter. So this is a device which is used for measuring the rate of flow of the fluid in a pipe. So we are going to find out the coefficient of discharge through the orifice meter. So the formula for coefficient of discharge is Q actual by Q theoretical. So to find out the coefficient of discharge, we need to know the values of Q actual and Q theoretical. So these two we will find out from the experiment. So the basic formula what we use for the Q actual is this is the formula A into H by T. So A is the area of the tank, and H is the difference in the heights of the water levels in the tank, and the T is the time which we usually maintaining 20 seconds for all the experiments. From this we will get the Q actual. So to finding out the Q theoretical, so this is the formula which we use, that is the A0 into A1 into root of 2GH by root of A1 square minus A0 square. Here the A0 is nothing but the area of the orifice, and A1 is the area of the pipe which is connected to the orifice, and G is 981, and H is the water pressure difference which we get it from the manometers. And A1 and A2 is the areas. So once we know these values, we substitute these values and find out the Q theoretical. So once we know the Q theoretical and the Q actual, so this is the formula which we use for the coefficient of discharge. So we can find out the coefficient of discharge of the orifice meter. Now we will move on to the experimental setup. Now we will see the experimental setup of the orifice meter. So basically this is the orifice meter experimental setup. Here if you see the parts of this orifice meter, so this is actually the orifice plate. This is the orifice plate. Basically this is fixed in between these two couplings. Okay. So in the previous experiment we have seen the Venturi meter which is fixed to the pipe. Okay. So just like that, this is the orifice which is fixed to this pipe. And if you see, this is the diameter of this orifice is around 1.5 centimeters, and the diameter of this pipe is 2.5 centimeters. The water will flow from this reservoir. This is the reservoir. From here the water will flow. When the motor on, the motor will pump the water from this reservoir, and it will flow through this pipe, and it will comes into the water will comes into this pipe. This is the inlet and this is the outlet. Here, to find out the coefficient of discharge we required Q actual values and Q theoretical values. So we know that to find out the Q actual, the formula is A into H by T. So here, finding out the Q actual values, here the area of the tank we have to consider. Here the area of tank is 40 into 39.5 centimeters, and H we will find it out by the difference in the levels of the water which is showing in this physiometer. Okay, and T is time, that is 20 seconds, which we allow the water to flow into this tank for 20 seconds. So from this we will find it out the Q actual, and of course the Q theoretical we will find it out the difference in the water pressures which we calculate from this manometer. Okay, so first we will find it out the Q actual. So we will start the experiment. You can see the water is already flowing through this pipe. Now you can see the initial value, because to finding out the Q actual we need a H1 H2 value. So H1 value here you can see it's 3.5 centimeter it is showing. Now we will allow the water to flow for 20 seconds to finding out the H2 value. Now we will see the H2 value. It is 6.7. So this is the H2 value which we can see from this physiometer. So initially it is 3.5. Now it is showing it is 6.7 H2. Now to find out the Q theoretical, so we have to check the water pressure values through this manometer. Okay, so we will see the water pressure levels in the manometer. So the H1 value, it is 17.3 it is showing the H1, and the H2 value it is showing 15.4. Okay, so it is 17.3 and 15.4. Okay, so with these values we can calculate the H value, and if you know the H value, then we can calculate the Q theoretical. Calculation part of the coefficient of discharge for the orifice meter. So to find out the coefficient of discharge, we know the formula, that is CD is equal to Q actual by Q theoretical. So Q actual, to find out the Q actual, we have to, this is the formula. So Q actual is equal to A into H by T. So A is the area of the collecting tank. So that we know, that is 40 into 39.5, that is the area of the collecting tank. And H we will get it from the water levels which we observed in the before and after from the collecting tank. So this is the formula to find out the H. So H is equal to H2 minus H1. So H1 is the initial level of the water in the collecting tank. So that we got it from the experiment is 3.5, and H2. This is the height of the final height of the water level in the collecting tank, which we got it from the experiment after allowing the water to flow into the collecting tank for 20 seconds. So that is the height is 6.7. So by substituting these values in this formula, so we got the H. So we know A, we know H, and T is nothing but the time which we are allowing the water to flow into the collecting tank, is 20 seconds. So if you substitute all these values in this formula, so this is how we are substituted. Q actually is equal to, this is the area 40 into 39.5, and this is the height, the difference, that is the 3.2, and we are allowing for 20 seconds. So from this we got the Q actual. So once we got the Q actual, now we have to find out the next one, that is Q theoretical. So for finding out the Q theoretical, here's the formula which we use. Q theoretical is equal to A0 into A1 into root of 2GH by root of A1 square minus A0 square. So where A0 and A1 are, the A0 is the area of the orifice, and A1 is the area of the tube which is connected to the orifice. And H we have to we will find it out from the difference, the pressure difference which we get it from the manometers, okay, during the experiment. So that we will find it out the H value, that is H is equal to 12.6, where we got it from this formula. This is the formula which we use, 12.6 into H1 minus H2. So this H1 minus H2 we will get it from the experiment, that is the difference, the pressure difference from the manometers. So we got it from the experiment. H1 value is 17.3 and H2 value is 15.4. So we have substituted these two values in this formula, and we got the H value, that is 23.94. This is the H value, we got it. So we know H value, we know G, that is 981, and A0 and A1, we have to find out the areas. Okay, so we know the diameter. Okay, we know the diameter of the orifice, that is D0, and diameter of the pipe which is connected to the orifice. So those values are D0 is 1.5, that is the diameter of the orifice, and D1, that is the diameter of the pipe which is connected to the orifice, that is 2.5. So you know D0 and you know D1. So now we have to find out the A0 and A1. So we know the formula for finding out the area, that is pi d square by 4. So you substitute to find out the A0, that is the pi d square by 4, that is pi d0 square by 4. So you will get this value, A0 value, and to find out the A1, again the same formula, pi d square by 4. So here D is D1. So you will get A1 value. So once you know the A0 and A1 values, you please substitute those values here in this formula. So we know now A0, we know A1, we know what is G, we know what is H. The only thing is we have to substitute all those values to find out the Q theoretical. So here we have substituted. So A0 value we got 1.76 and A1 is 4.90 into root of 2, G is 981 and H is nothing but 23.94 by root of A1 square minus A0 square. Calculating this, we got the Q theoretical. Okay, that is 408.71 centimeters cube per second. So now we know what is Q actual and we know what is Q theoretical. So now formula is to find out the quotient of discharge. The formula is CD is equal to Q actual by Q theoretical. So what we have to do is we simply have to substitute those values in this formula. So we have substituted that CD is equal to 252.8 by 408.71. So we found that the quotient of discharge of the your orifice is 0.62. Okay. Similarly, we have to find it out. We can find it out these values. You can take the 2 more readings and you can find it out the average quotient of discharge of the orifice. So this is how you have to find it out the quotient of discharge of the orifice through this orifice meter experiment.